Hi guys, welcome to the my 2.1.2, which is split string method class. So this is part of string topics in usual. So is most useful string method, and today I will explain you like what can we do with the string method, like split method, like split method, and where you can work on it. Okay. So split on white space by default and into list of string, which is we're using that. So what it means, when we want to separate things or delete something else into our strings, we're just using split method. For example, let me give you an example fastly. So let's say, I have a date like that, and we have today. So let's say today is 4 and 2023, right? I just want to say like new date. This is our new variable, and I want to apply split method on it. Like when you say dot, you will see there are many more string methods. In this case, so you will learn all of them with me, but we are just using on the most of the useful ones, which is split in this case. We are in the class. Okay, I just want to, guys, separate this, guys, with the slash. I just want to delete the slash and want to separate it like a list. I will convert from string to list. I can do that. Just I need to add here string like then slash. That's all. Now it will look like that. So like what? Like that. 04 and then comma 04 like that, and again comma 2023 like that. It will look like that. Output is that. Okay, I will prove you that. I can convince you too. So let's come here and say new date. That's all. Run program and see what will happen after you run. Can you see here our list bracket is just separated with the comma, each of the value from the slash, and yeah, that's all. Now we can access all these values. For example, how? I can access the first value, like first index of this list value, right? Items 04, for example. It will give me 04. Can you see that? Or even if I want from like 04 to 2023, from here to there, it will be like first index and second index. So which is I can say like one, and then like we can put that to that up to up, like it means the later of like after one. It will give you that values, right? Then we can just separate them like let's say d1 like that, and we can say new date, and we can just put the first value, and we can say d2, and we can say new date again, we can say 1 first index, and blah blah blah. We can do many more operation like that, guys. Okay, this is just some example I'm showing you, like how you can split things with the values. For example, if you apply for the 0, it will just split from zeros, like from here this 0, like this one, the other one, and this one. All of them will be like comma in this case, like that. Okay, let's see if we apply that, what will happen. By the way, we can just close that. We don't want to access that, just we want to split from 0. Yeah, that's all. 0 is not now ignoring point, which is it's just separated with this quotation. It means like it is 0, but we separated from 0, and we have here forward slash, which means our 0 is not there. It's just added slash next to that, and it separated another one, and 0 is still not there. It just did another one for that too, like from here to here, right? Because we now have also in here 0. In this case, it will be quotation, and it will just like concatenate this 23 there because we have 0 between them. Anyway, this is first point, like how you can do things, right? This first example, let's do another example. For example, close that, come down here. By the way, we can close all of the things. All right, we can come to here. Okay, let's do it like that. And let's bring this guy next to them. So like next one will be another example, which is I want to apply on the letters. Let's say you have a data, someone give you data like food data, okay, like that. And we have there like apple and like this slash things, apple and or then orange, but it is not clear data like that. Orange and we have banana like ban and we have Anna like that. Crazy things anyway. So we don't want to see it like that, right? We just want apple, banana like orange and banana like all of them in clear way. I mean not like that, right? We just don't want disguise between these values. I mean, so let me do it like that. Let's delete them. We just want to see something like that, even maybe not something like that, but we just want to separate it, right? So what can we do more? I mean, let's say someone give you this kind of data. We just say, like food, let's say print, let's apply in the print, or let's say new food data like that, and just say food data, which is our variable, and just that, like press on the dot. You'll see there are many more string functions, and in this case we'll use split because we want to split it, and I want to split it from this like half and the right arrow, okay? I don't want to see it there. We will concatenate it, okay? Now let's do it, like how we can do that. All right, in this way, I know how to apply it. Let me show you that. I can say new food data, for example, like that. Let's run it, see the solution. Apple or Ange, ban, Anna. Now it makes it like that. But I want to apply one more thing. For example, I just want to do something different. For example, let's say join. Let's use join method in here and tag this new data into the join like that. And it is not comma, it is join like that. What will happen in this case if you apply it like that? Did you see that? It just concatenated all this value, right? This is good way if you apply, right? So I just want to give you an hint. So we can just make our data clear like that. All right. Maybe this is not good way we applied in here. Like I just showed you like how you can work also with join method. Okay. So by the way, let's say data is like that. We just want to concatenate them, but in this case, we don't have any spaces in here. So let's say if we put the spaces between them, it will be easier than our thought. For example, let's say tag it from here and say new food data and just run it in this case. If you run that, you will see again, sorry, let's run it again. It will give you same data. It will look like that. But what if I say join method with the join method empty separator like? In this case, it will look like that. Why it is still same? So still we have some emptiness, right? Let's do it like that now. It is still crazy. So why it is like that? We just want to remove some places, but it is still same, right? So we can do one more thing. What if we say, for example, stripe, so strip, I mean, Still, you didn't know about that, but if it works, let's try if it works. Nothing work. Let's say L strip, for example, left strip, still same, or R strip, for example, it's still same, right? For example, let's say we have a spaces from these places. When you run that, all right, it's just deleted right side and left side is still same. So I mean left side is still same, right? It looks like that, but right side is okay. We don't have any spaces anymore, but for the left side it is not same, right? So what if I say normal strip? It will bring us the same point. It will just make it clear like that. It will be same as we did before, right? So let's look at that. Now, still, this guy is looking like that, and we just want them to look good. So what if we delete all of them, and if we say new food data dot split, let's say split, can we split it? One more? What do you think? Can we split this, guys? Let's try if you can. So let's split all of them in that way. For example, what will happen? Nothing, because list object has no attribute split. Guys, you can just apply for the string, not list. After you apply the split, the the things just converting from string to list. And now if you apply second time that one, it will not work. Okay, because you can't apply same things on the list. Now new food data is list, not string. Okay, just know about that and be sure about that. If you didn't know about that, then you will leave a lot of issues there. You will always try to fix this code. So you can just apply for the food data that, okay? So just be clear for that. I mean, you can say food data and say split and one more, let's say like that, even sorry, like that. When you run that, what will happen? Now it looks like that. What if I say, let's delete this one. I mean, I cannot apply their strip, which is another method, but for now, just don't want to apply anything because you didn't know still about it. And what if you apply the same thing in here? What will happen? Okay, it's just come like that, right? What if I try to concatenate them with the line, which is if I apply in here this method? I mean, if I say join and if I bring in here one more, what will happen? It looks like that, right? And still we have some empty in here. How I can fix this problem? What do you think? What if I add here like a string line, I mean empty line? It will look like still same, right? Why it is like that? What do you think? So let's say we have two empty spaces and we want to delete them. If you delete them, then this point also will be same and all of them will be concatenated, right? So what if I say another one, I mean like another one like that, go in and add all these guys into it and let's try same thing into that. Like what will happen? What do you think? Okay, just copy that and put it in here. Let's run and see. Oh my god, it is still saying why. Let's do same thing again. Aha, it gives us different thing right now, isn't it? Let's delete this space now. Run it again. Okay, it works nice, right? What if I do same thing for that too? Like that. Okay, something is coming clear. So still we have some point in here, but apple is looking good. It's just banana and the other one is like that, right? What if you do one more? Let's try one more. What will happen? I'm just trying to show you the concept, okay? What if you do that? What will happen? Nothing? Still we have some empty points. Let's run it again. Oh my god, it backs to the same place. So what if you do one more in here? You can play it, okay? You can play with it. It just bring again same point, right? So I mean, you need to split again something as you can see, right? But if you put end of this like split, and if you say, hey, I don't want to see any of the spaces like that, but if you run, we're just bringing into the same point. And what if I want to like concatenate them? How I can do that? Because I don't want to see any of these guys. I can say one more split maybe. What do you think? Like what if I say like split and split from comma, for example? What will happen? Oh my god, it's saying list object has no attribute because now it is list. It now didn't work as a string like a role, okay? It is not string, it is list. So we need to careful in this case. What can we do? Let's say apply this method like that. So let's close that. Apply this method. It is still same, right? No attribute split. Why? Why we don't have this attribute? So let's delete this one and do same thing in here. Okay. All right. It works. What if I say I want to apply that one? It will give us same point, isn't it? No. Now it applies and still we have some point. Okay. It always continued like that. So when you try to delete this emptiness, empty point, like empty space, it will concatenate with that one, right? We can use some for loop to just convert them from list to string and we can work on it, okay? So that's the way, as I just explained it to you. You can just play with this guys like join, like, and after that split and join, split, and you can do many more stuff like that, okay? So this is just an example I showed you, like how you can work with the bad data. So how you can fix them. Okay. Sometimes you can't fix them because there is no way, but most of the time you can fix. Okay. So the another thing will be about what about, let's say I have a text and I'm just writing there. My name is Mohammed and I'm living, yeah, I'm living in, let's say my name is Mohammed and we have it here like n special character in here like new line, and I'm living in, let's say living in Cyprus, let's say. Okay, in this case you can see that we have n line and you can say one more new line like that, and I just want to split it in some way like that. But I want to split it like that. Do you think it works? No, it will not work. Why? I will tell you about that. Empty separator. No, there anything like that. You can do that with that way because this is string character. Okay, let's close that. Let's run it again. See the result. Where is it? Where is the result? I can't see result. All right, I need to display out with the print. So let's say text and let's do that. Okay, my name is Mohammed and I am living in the Cyprus. So in this case, you can see our and special operator is not there. It's just applied, right? But we don't want it. We just want to prevent it. How we can do that? Let me know some way, like how we can apply this method there. Yeah, so you can't do that, right? Do you think? We can't use this one, this like double quotation with the empty separator like that, empty string space. We can use it by default. If you use by default like that, the split method, then you can just delete. So I mean, you can just delete this guys from there, okay? But if you use there something like that, it means it like it's not preventing that one, okay? It is not same thing. So just you can do it like that and just run it and see. My name is Mohammed and I'm living in Cyprus. It is still same. What do you think? Same, right? Nothing different? What do you think? So let's run it again. Uh-huh, it is still same, but where is the like this end line in here? Nothing there. What do you think? So I just no one to see that there. So but it is still same, right? Why we didn't, I mean, in this case, why we didn't split it? It still you can see that like nothing will split it, like right? So we just want to split it. How I can split that guy? So let's say because it is so easy, so I can say like a like that, right? Because we didn't apply for tags. Let's say a like that. What do you think if it works? Let's try it. Uh-huh, we did. Where is the end new line? No there, right? No in here. It's just ignore it, right? Split method is ignore it. But when you say this one, it will not ignore that. Mm-hmm. All right, and it's here. Can you see that? We don't want to see this n. It's just separated from n line. But this means also empty space, right? Like new line means like something like space, right? It is just doesn't supporting that. So in this case you can just use this method like that, empty with the parenthesis like that, okay? It will just prevent this one. It will not like it will not see that. It will ignore that. Okay, when you do that, all right, you just separate it in amazing way. That's cool. So also let's say again like join method. Let's use be familiar with it. It will help you in the future a lot than you thought. Let's say this and run it and see what will happen. Uh-huh. We just concatenate it. Can you see that? It's amazing. So what if you do like that in this case? All right. We did great job. Can you see? From this one, yeah, from this one, we just deleted this one and we just deleted this new line with the split method first, right? Empty split method like that. And then we just converted to the string as to the list, right? As you remember, we just converted list. Let me prove you. Let's just delete one of them and run it again and see. It is now list. We converted from string to list, right? Now we again converted from what? From what to what? Let's think about that. It is a good point. We fix it. We just converted again from list to string. It is the way, like if you know how to use this programming languages, you can do a lot of things. You can convert things from strings to integers, integers to something else. Okay, you can do a lot of things. Yeah, we just get our first value again in here, and this is new one with our skills, right? Text to list, list to text back, and we just design it, combine it. All right, join method is just helping us to join into things with our approach. I mean, in this case, if you use this one, it will just put it between each of the this guys, like my this one have like name have and blah 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 blah. It will continue like that. I don't know where it will help you, but it is just same approach. Okay, let's do it same. I mean, it is mindly one. We can continue with the last one. So one more thing, we can separate things like what? For example, by the way, one more thing, not that like split without any arguments also removes the leading and trailing white spaces. I mean, okay, just put in your mind, it is important. So that's another case. Just don't mix up with the, don't give up. I mean, So now one more thing I want to do, and I want to show you. All right, I can say, let's say again, text, and I want to use my name, Mohammed Sanger, like that. And let's say we don't have again like some clear data, but we just want to separate things with the mindly way. We just want to work on it like an engineer. Okay, we can say like, let's say it is 10 and it is 27. Let's say this is my age, like that. Okay, this is the wages we created. So I mean, there's one more split feature, which is that folks sometimes overlook the max split argument, which is max split is helping us to delete something specifically. I mean, when calling it like split with a max split value, Python just will split the string up that number of times. I mean, this is handy, like when you only care about the first one or two occurrences of a separator in a string. Okay, so let's say I want to separate, like I want to get this Mohammed Sanger and the 27. All right, I just want to get these two guys, not more, like 10 or this, like like this one lines. And I don't want to get any of them. I just want in a variable, name variable, Mohammed Songer, and the age variable 27, nothing more from here. How you can do that? Let's think about that. We have split, we have like join method, like you learned from last class. You didn't know anything more. We have also one more thing, max split feature, right? Feature. So we can use in the split method this one, like built in like that, parameter I mean, and we can use specific the indicator, right? Let's start on it. So I want to say name, age, like that, and I want to use text dot split. Want to go into that, and I just want to split this one. I want to see it there, right? And after that, I am using max split. Max split will help me to separate specifically what I want, which is in this case, I don't want to see this, guys. I just want to separate it from here, like from this line to right side and from this line to left side, which means it helped me to, like max split helping me to do that from the left side to just separate it and to right side. Okay, then I will just specifically choose the age and the name, and after that I will work on my values. But if we try name, let's say I want to say name, let's run it and see if it gives our name. Yeah, it gives. Can you see that? It works amazingly, right? That's the first point I prove you, right? So let's continue with the age. What if we try for the age? What will happen? Do you think it works? So if it's the last couple occurrences of a separator that you care about, you will want to use or split method. Or split means like the meaning of this or split like a recurrence. You can think like that, recur like that. Um so how we can apply that in the same way? Let's say I want to say, let's say age and the, let's say age and the, what I can say amount or the value, or I can't use value, let's say amount of age. I mean, okay, this is age and amount of the age is 27, for example. It is not mindly, maybe, I'm not sure. I can say something different for that, but just think like that, okay? Age and amount. So just I will take out with the amount, okay? I will display out the amount. I can say text dot or split. Or split means is it will write in here return a list of the substrings in the string using separator as a separator string. The separator used to split the string when set the non-default value will split on any white space character including this and blah blah blah. And we have here max split function, so I mean parameter, it helping us. So look at that. Splitting starts at the end of the string and works to the front. This is the key point, guys. Okay? Splitting starts end of the string, end of the string, I mean here, to the front of the something else. Front of the this one, right? In this way we will use that. So let's say this, which is from end of the left side, which is in this case it will stop in here and it will just ignore these two guys, for example. Let's say like that, okay? So then I will say max split. Now I will use this feature to just indicate it. What if I say print amount? The first one will represent the other one. The second one, the first one will be age, which is it will indicate this one in here. The second one will display this one because I'm talking about left to right, end of the like end to start. What if I run amount? What will happen? Nothing there. Why? Why nothing there? What do you think? Do you think we have something more in here? I think yes. What do you think? Maybe we need to delete one of them. So if you check your text, you can see there we have something more. We now have one more because if we say and, it will be here. It will not give us the value because in this case it will check age and amount, and it will say, all right, I have already in here a line and it is last one. So in this case I now have more than this, right? But if I delete that, it will just look this one and it will give this value, right? Let's try it out. 27, did you see that? It's saying or split, I mean this one saying hello, look at me. So from end to start, from end to start here, I have only one line, which is you indicated here, you specified in here. I see that. I will just tag this one and I will delete all these guys from right to left. What if I say age? What will happen in this case? Did you see that? It is what we want. What we did, sorry. Age is looking like that, but the amount is looking different, right? Because we applied that for age and amount, but amount is specified, like special one. We just use it for the tag only 27. So if we do same things in here, it will be 10. Let's say amount now, it will be what? 10. Did you see that? Because it's saying end of the start, end to start. I have only this one, this guy in here, and I will ignore that and I will just delete all these guys from left to right, like right to left. Okay, just put again the age factor there because I want to show you one amazing things. So let's say I have print. I want to use there some F feature, like string formats, not formats, string formatting feature, right? It's the string F. I just want to write my name is like hello. My name is, I can say name and my age. is, then we can use in this case amount, right? Amount. So look at that. We just gathered all this information from text to, and we just separated in two variables, which is name and age. So age is not mine, still, but anyway. So and we just split it with the this one. I mean, yeah. And after that, it looks like different than before. We just separated name from there because we just split this guys with the max split feature, right? Max split is just helping us to delete this guys from here to just separate from here. I mean, just you need to know we set here split. Split says, hey, split from this value, okay? Because we have two variable, name and age. I mean, this is two side. This one is for name, and the other side from that one to other side is another side which is for age. In this case, we set just separated from there, and max split feature just helping us to separate these guys from the sides. And because it's just helping us to save our program without this commas and the quotations, okay? And after that we just get our name, and after that we say age, and after age we created another variable like amount to just separate age also with this line, and to get real value with the amount with the max split feature. Again, it's just say and to start, hello, I have only this one in here, and I will delete everything after 27. So because I'm just working on it. And r means what? R means is the recurrent point, right? It means that. So we're using that for that. And split is different, or split is different. Like the splits, like, do you think we have L split, sorry? No, we have only split. Split is from left to right, or split from right to left. You can think like that, okay? It is some way like you can put in your mind, and please don't forget about max split feature. This is also so important. So we can work on it like that, and we can make our program clear. Now look, we have name and age from this shit string. So let's say also print. Yeah, this is power of programming. Yeah, power of Python. Let's run it. Look, it was like that first. We just separated our name, and we just separated our, let's say in here also, print, let's say amount, age. Yeah, from this one, by the way, not this one. I think I did something wrong. Yeah, R strip. This is R split, not split. Yeah, we just from this bad data, like not unclear data, we just get our name with the split feature, and after that we used R split to separate two side these things, and then from right to end to start this our age with the splitting method with that one. Then we just said hello, my name is, and we put our name like my name, and after that my age is that one. So we can apply all these things for our bad datas, I mean unclear datas, okay? You can use these features, I mean, like string methods, I mean join methods, and you know the other methods to just fix your program. That's all. So guys, this is all for this one, okay? For this class, the another class will be about um replace, okay? So we can also replace the values, and we can change the name of the string, and we can change the characters, and we can do many more things. The next class will be about that. This one was about like strings 2.1.2, which is for about split, like split string method. The other one will be 2.1.3, which is this is part of strings topic. Yeah, see you there. If you want, you can just take screenshot of them, this video, or you can watch it anytime you want. And if you have any question, please just don't forget to ask me. Like, don't hesitate to ask me anytime you want. Thank you very much. Sorry if I made it a little longer. I just want, I just want you to understand everything perfectly. Okay. Thank you. Good day.